Hey everybody, it's John Deaton. Guess what? Ballot day, baby. First Republican candidate to make the ballot. In Massachusetts, you need 10,000 certified signatures by the Secretary of State. This little form here says, today I turned 11,817 and we are still counting ballots. Told you, I'm in it to win it. Elizabeth Warren, Senator, I'll see you come November.
Could we be about to see John Deaton get into the Senate? Elizabeth Warren may be in trouble. Just in 10,000 is what he required. Smashing through that target, as you've just heard from him on the start of this video, could be very good news for XRP, but that's not all. There are some pretty big developments coming, and it feels like the XRP train is about to skyrocket to the next train station. All of that in this video. Let's break it down for you all. Don't forget the like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. As always, don't forget to turn your notification bell on, turn it to all so you don't miss an upload or our live streams. And with that being said, let's talk about XRP. So you heard a little bit from John Deaton in terms of his movement. Don't forget, he is super pro XRP. But what's going on with the actual coin itself? $993 million is the volume. So that is up 151% off that very low volume yesterday, trading around 50 cents. We talked yesterday about it holding the line at 50 cents, and that has happened. So what's going on? What have we got? Well, there are some pretty big developments, namely the XRP joining the DREC Alliance. Now, I talked a little bit about this before, but ultimately a unique proposition aligned with 10 other projects to standardize a recovery system on the cryptocurrency ecosystem, partnered with Algorand, as well as many, many others. This drives interoperability, standardizing a solution in the industry, and much, much more. And this was kind of announced 9th of May, building out now to officially being announced to bolster the broader crypto adoption and, more importantly, XRPL Labs. So this is a massive partnership, one I wanted to just double back on and just cover off. It's now absolutely ready to go and ultimately is ready to launch. As the DREC Alliance addresses one of the biggest challenges facing mainstream crypto adoption, secure and user-friendly management of private keys. Together, we can revolutionize how users manage their private keys, representing a major step forward for user security and adoption, not just for XRP Ledger users, but for everyone in crypto. And that came from Vice President Marcus Infanga from the Ripple X team. But that is not all. And as with all of my XRP videos, I like to bring you the latest and what I think adds value. And this one is another one. We talked the other day about Japanese bank SBI becoming a validator on the XRPL. Well, we now have another one. Infinite Block, which is a Korean-based virtual asset service provider, is now a validator on the XRP ledger as well. Ultimately, coming from the May 13th, Seoul-based firm led by CEO Jung Gu-tae aims to foster the stable expansion of the ledger within Korea's stringent regulatory framework. This is actually a pretty big deal. If you think about how stringent that framework is, and all of a sudden they're going to be a validator on the XRPL, really shows you exactly, in my opinion, where XRP is going, where the XRPL is going, and why we're seeing such huge institutional adoption of the XRP. Now, ultimately, what was Infinite Block? Established by a group of Korean foremost regulatory and financial experts, notably secured a VASP license after being the sole qualifier among approximately 50 applicants in 2023. Credential underscores its compliance with Korean's robust virtual asset regulation, including international travel rules and anti-money laundering standards. So it's actually a pretty big deal. And I think if you take up the XRPL as an example, open sourced, decentralized platform since 2012 has done over 2.5 billion transactions, and this is growing. So you can see these big adoptions, these big partnerships, all of which under a fully regulated custodial business operation is incredibly important. And actually behind the scenes is incredibly bullish for anyone invested in XRP and anyone who truly believes in what is coming. Now, the big question, we've covered it now 3 times, I think, is the settlement coming? Given all this regulatory framework we're doing, these huge adoptions and partnerships, when are we going to see a settlement from the SEC? Well, we can only speculate at this point, but we are seeing significant amounts of XRP outside of the usual escrow unlock being moved. You can see here, look, nearly $15.5 million transferred from an unknown wallet to Bitstamp. We also had an unknown wallet to an unknown wallet. That was about 50 million. And finally, 75 million once again moved as well. So for some reason, some big amounts of money, the cumulative total is about 150 million. Is that an acceptable settlement value? Is that something that we think is okay? Could that be finally a price point worth paying for? Potentially. Remember, the SEC wants 2 billion. XRP and Brad Garlinghouse wants sub 10 million. Nothing would be best. But look, let's see what it looks like. It could be the start, certainly, of the settlement. So what's going on with the price? Always worthwhile keeping an eye on it. Now, interestingly enough, we drew this trend line, I'm going to say nearly a week ago. Look how well it is respecting it on these lows where we get the bounce. So I'm expecting a bit of a bounce to the upside, and we probably want to see it come slightly higher, maybe testing the 200 exponential moving average, indicating a market shift, indicating a price push to the upside. Now, we are actually outperforming the majority of the market, up about 1% on XRP, with MACD still trading rightly and RSI looking okay. That's exactly what I'm looking for. This higher test around 54 cents would absolutely give us a bit more of a bullish momentum. Now, clearly, we want to be back above something like 58, 56 cents would certainly signify a market reversal and certainly an uptrend. However, history repeats itself. We are in a nice uptrend. Whether people tell you that's the case or not, the reality is the facts speak for themselves. And after that market correction that we got here, we are actually looking pretty decent on XRP. But as always, I'm always interested to get your thoughts on this. I'm always interested to get your views on it. Two things. What do you think of John Deaton? Who's your vote for? Do you think he should get in or not? And let me know what you think. What is your value prediction for the XRP settlement? Let's have some fun. Let's see who can get closest to it. Be interested to see. We'll double back on this video as that comes out. So don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button. Join our community. Check out some of the links in the description, whether that's for trading leverage or joining my upcoming project. We really appreciate to be part of the community. And as ever, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.